Benny, what if I told you that Tupac was arrested in Florida this past week? Tupac Shakur.
I mean, these days, I'd say you were on Reddit, and someone we got another like this guy's alive conspiracy. That's probably where I'd go with that.
Oh, I love it. Well, he's not alive, so that I know of. Maybe Reddit knows more than I do. But a 34-year-old woman named Tupac Shakur in Miami was arrested in South Florida after she was caught on surveillance footage assaulting a man with a baseball bat. Assault is serious. We would never glorify that. But we come here to the tune-up, and I want to focus on the name. What would drive someone to name their kid Tupac Shakur? Tupac is one thing, but going the full name, that's commitment.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I love it. I do. Names are stupid. Half the names in the US are like names that were fucking, given to people, not even their original names. I love the idea of unique names and taking them back. The biggest irony about this one is Tupac wasn't his real name.
Yeah.
His real name was Lasane Parish Crooks. And just named himself Tupac Shakur. Now all these people are named Tupac. So honestly, I think it's cool. But here's the danger to me is like, even if you have an icon, especially these days, what are the chances you get through a whole life without incident? There are kids walking around named Cosby right now and like stuff like that, who had the cleanest track record for a while. You're like, how could this go wrong? And then 20 years later, your like 30-year-old son is like, thanks a lot. Like that's awesome that I'm named Cosby. So you got to be careful, but I do think it's fun.
You got to stick with the family names. I keep trying because I write things. I love naming things. Naming things easily top 10 hobby of mine. Not even joking.
You have 10 hobbies?
I've
wow. Good for you.
Coming up next week on the tune-up, my top 10 hobbies.
Denny's hobbies.
I've been trying to talk the girlfriend into the name Carrie. I think it's a great name. Can go both sexes. Allows them to discover their own identity. Not Han. I just want to take a time out in case any family's watching. Nothing's going on. It's just me playing around with names. Just got.
What are we talking? Like Carrie Elways? Like Cary?
Cary Grant, man. Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, it's a nice name.
But it's like you never know. Like I don't want to like find out something in the future that kind of taints the name. So I think it's good. Best when you keep it in the family name. At least if there's any sort of disgrace, you keep it within the last name. You know?
And you don't want to put too much of an overarching thing over somebody. Yeah. That's why when I had when I had a kid and I considered the name Bonham. Yeah. I'm like, this is like my drum icon. That would be a cool name. But then I'm like, do you want to name your kid after someone who is fixated on their own vomit at 27?
Right.
Maybe not. Maybe not. As much as I love the man and his drumming, that's a tough one to carry,
Oh man. But I got to use that to springboard. If you had to name a person right now based off of somebody in music, well, it doesn't even have to be music, but who would you be like, you know what, that person? That's
easy. And I'm giving you your segue for later. LeBron James.
Oh.
If I had a third kid right now, LeBron James Horowitz. That could be a girl, a boy. LeBron could be a girl. Yeah. Why not? That's definitely the one. What's LeBron going to do wrong?
Oh, come on.
It's safe.
Come on. That's not safe. That's not safe. Even though I got to be careful what I say. I may see him on Saturday.
Yeah.